Hello everyone. Uh, in previous lesson, we have learned how to insert a table in Microsoft Word, how to add rows, how to add columns within a table, how to delete it, and lot of actions taken on that table. Even lot of designing we have given, lot of designs and even borders. All these things we have seen in previous lesson. Now in this video, you know how exactly tables you can insert. Here I am going to insert a table having some columns: name, serial number, name, subject, grades, and their blood group. So in this table, I'm inserting my friend's name: Vivek, Vishal, Mahesh, and Karthik. So I will put some values here. I will give subjects, Hindi, science, etc. Okay. So today we'll see more options on this table. So I'm taking help of these names. Okay. So these are the subjects. Now I'm writing here a grade. So today we want to merge the cell. That means if there are two cells, so we have to join two cells in a single one. So there is a name for this concept is merging of cell. That means we are going to merge the cell. So where the exact option to merge them? Okay, so that option is present in a layout tab. When I will select or create any table, so two extra tabs will be visible. First is design and second one is layout. So the merge concept, that feature, that tool is present inside layout tab. Okay, so there is option layout here. Now I'm just arranging whole table. So all values are in center now. That also present, that option also present in the layout right hand side. You can see now, see serial number first and name Vivek. So these two cells are there, and now I want to merge them. So inside layout tab there is option merge cell, right? So by clicking on that option, both cell will get merged. That means single cell has formed. Okay, so in this way you can merge any one or more cells to combine them, right? So here serial number 1 and my name, my friend name Vivek has been merged. So with same process we will do on another cell. Just select one or more cell and just click on merge cell, which option is present inside layout tab. So this is the way to merge, and now we want to split up them. That means if they are a single one, so we want to again unmerge them, or you can say it's a split. So just select that particular cell and click on split cell. So here again I am going to show you that example merging cell. So serial number and name will be merged here. Now I am selecting that cell and again I will click on split cell. So here in how many columns and rows you want to split up that particular cell, so you have to put up the value and just click on OK. So that cell will be as it is, or as per your need it will be formed. So this is the features which are more powerful. So split up cells and merge cell we have seen in this example. Now to how do you can resize and move the table. On that left side option, a small square where the option present, so you can merge that, you can move that table. Okay, so now I will again move the table. I am arranging columns width, right? So by dragging the line you can reduce the width of columns, see, in this way. Now again that is the option to move the table from one position to another position. So this is the way to move and resize your table. Now you can draw a table also. That means you want extra row within that table, so you can use that draw option also. Here are some designs which are present inside design tab, so you can select any one as per your requirement. You can select any design. So here I have select green design for this table. So this is the way to design your table. Now we'll again revise the splitting and merging concept here. So now we will merge these cells first, and we'll give a proper name because we want to calculate the cells. If two numbers are present, so we want sum of both cell. So here I have merged that both cells and written a name subject. Here I have given Hindi and Marathi marks, and I want total in the next cell, right? So Hindi and Marathi having 50-50 of each. Now here I want total of them. So how you can do calculations within a cell, that thing we will learn now. So here you have to actually use formula, right? So in layout tab there is a formula option. You want to select, so just fx formula, use that, just open it. Now here sum of left, that means left values will be add. If you want to add right values, so you can write there right. Okay, so left hand side's values, that means 50-50 will get add here, and you will get the sum of all. Okay, so all left values will be add here. Why? Because it was written there inside that sum there was a bracket, and in that bracket there was written left. If you want upside, that means upper values you want to add, so write down just only up. If you want to use down values, so write down only down. Okay, so these are the keywords you have to use while this calculation. Now I want to manage the row height, okay, and column width. So you can specify the height of row. Here row height get increased. So where that option is? Actually in layout. Okay, before that you have to select in properties. In that properties option there is all options. In this way you can manage the height and width of any column. Okay, so here I am going to manage the column height also. I am increasing the width, so it has been also increased. Even you can decrease. So everything has been changed, right? So what I will do, I will use undo and redo options to get it proper. Okay, so that option also present on a quick access toolbar at the left top corner. Here that option is present. This is actually a undo. The before process, the past process we can access by using that undo, right? And if you want to reverse that action, so you can do redo option, which is beside of that undo option. Okay, so this is all about the columns and rows height and width management. Okay, and even lot of shadings are there, so you can use any shading for your table. Now we will learn about shading and shadow. Okay, so in design tab shading option is there, and even border style also. So you have to select complete cell for that, and then you have to select a proper border for that. Then on which side you want to give borders, so that is also present here. I have just select down. Okay, so that only has been bordered. So here all borders option also present there, so you can select whole table and just go there in border option, click on that down little arrow, so you will get all other option on which side you want to give border. Okay.